as always, you put into such great context what it is we're doing here at the Global Youth Forum. Amazing words. We've traveled a long road since Cairo, but the journey certainly continues. For the final remarks of the Global Youth Forum's opening ceremony, please welcome Dr. Agung Laksono, Minister of People's Welfare from our gracious host for this week's event, the Republic of Indonesia. Welcome, sir.
Excellency Ministers of United Nations member countries, Excellency Executive Director of United Nations for Population Fund, UNFPA, Dr. Babatunde Osetimegin, distinguished UNFPA representative of Indonesia, Mr. Jose Ferrari, Yang terhormat Ibu Dr. Nafsiah Benboy, Menteri Kesehatan Republik Indonesia, Yang terhormat Dr. Andi Malarangeng, Menteri Pemuda dan Olahraga, Yang terhormat Gubernur Provinsi Bali atau yang mewakili, distinguished colleagues and representative of youth networks, NGOs, journalists, private sectors, educational institutions, and the United Nations systems, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning. Om Swastiastu. First of all, I would like to warmly welcome to all participants. On behalf of the government of the Republic of Indonesia, I sincerely express our gratitude and appreciation to the United Nations for the trust given to Indonesia to be the host of this important occasion in Bali, the beautiful island of God. The government of Indonesia is pleased to be honored and proud to become the main partner of the UN and at the International Conference on Population and Development, ICPD, and to be hosted the Global Youth Forum that focus on issues relevant to young people across the globe. We believe that a meaningful dialogue on ways to respond to the needs and voices of young people that enable them to reach their best potentials will tremendously benefit the development in our respective countries and at the global level. Ladies and gentlemen, with a really sense of proud of being together with all of you in this really honored conference in Bali, Indonesia, comprising at least one youth representative from each country, around 193 of UN member countries. There is no doubt for me to declare that this 3 days conference is a very, very significant on youth rights at the heart of development. The Global Youth Forum, to be co-hosted by the government of Indonesia, is expected, even for Indonesia and the global community, to further address key issues are being planned. This 3-day conference become more significant for the implementation of the ICPD agenda. A number of global thematic conferences on human rights, young people, women's health, faith and culture, and indicators are being planned. The aim of this event is to help translate into reality the priorities reflected in General Assembly Resolution number 65/234 to follow up to the International Conference on Population and Development beyond 2014, adopted from New York Summit 2011 on April 2012 at 45th session of Commission on Population and Development beyond 2014, focused on Sustainable Development Goal. Concerned with Millennium Development Goal Achievement Framework, this momentum of Global Youth Forum by the theme Youth Right at the Heart of Development. I wish this 3-day conference could be a significant input for collaborative agenda study of youth right at the heart of development for the youth representative of member countries of United Nations that focus on 5 pillars as staying healthy, getting an education, employment and livelihood, family formation, and fully inclusive civic participation, as well as an advocacy for advanced countries and international community. The participants, ladies and gentlemen, the younger generation is a national asset and has the potential to be the next generation of nation. Therefore, young people need to understand the various aspects of life that will make young people a healthy, educated, as with a highly skilled workforce, foster family life, and to participate actively in society. Number of young people in the world will be a growing resources development of the country if their potential can be maximized. Number of young people in the world will be a growing resource development of the country if their potential can be maximized. Therefore, the investment in this group is a must. If we see a rapidly growing world population, which today has reached more than 7 billion, 43% of the world population consists of a group of people under the age of 25 years. And this percentage reached 60% in poor countries. Accordingly, the population of Indonesia, with a population of about 240 million, about 60 million, or 22% of the young generation. The large number of young people in the country would be a great development resource if qualified. The great potential needs to be filled by increasing knowledge, the cognitive and knowledge, enabling them to maximize the potential of the various skills that will be useful for future life. In terms of population, family planning and reproductive health is knowledge that should be put forward for this group as the entry point in tackling the problem in terms of the quantity of population, family planning, and reproductive health for future generations. In terms of health, youth are expected to understand health and avoid drugs, avoid free sex, and HIV/AIDS, known as child adolescence reproductive health in Indonesia should be initiated with the generation plan, GenRe, by increasing advocacy, communication, information and education, and implementation at the local youth through school counselings, schools, youth clubs, and universities. In terms of public participation, the participation of young generation in various community activities, in the surrounding environment, a learning media are effective in honing leadership, mutual cooperation, and a sense of empathy for the people in his neighborhood. Participants, ladies and gentlemen, I hope the result of this meeting will provide in outcomes according to what is expected and most importantly, then used by all countries as the basis for developing policies and programs to empower their youth. Then the younger generation itself can foster cooperation network, sustainable world that young people talk, to improve their potential and interconnected among them. Honorable participants, ladies and gentlemen. Finally, by saying Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, with these notes, please allow me to officially declare the Global Youth Forum on promoting youth rights at the heart of development now is officially opened. On behalf of the government of the Republic of Indonesia, I would like to express our highest appreciation to the Secretariat and all member countries of United Nations and reaffirm our commitment of collaboration with United Nations as well as its members in the future time to achieve tangible and sustainable development in the field of staying healthy, getting an education, employment and livelihoods, families and well-being, and fully inclusive civic participation, as well as a holistic view of young people. I thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Om Santi, Santi, Santi Om.
I'd like to now invite Dr. Laksono and all of our distinguished speakers to step over to the Gong to officially launch the Global Youth Forum.